Okay, so here is my attempt at a video summary of my current situation here. This is my 2002 Mercedes E320 I got a few months ago. It was running fine when I got it, and about a month or so in, it got stuck in hard limp home mode. So I bought this Star diagnostic system here so I could clear the transmission codes and drive it to my uncle's shop, where I proceeded to replace the conductor plate and the plug to the transmission housing there. And I replaced all the fluids, changed my oil while I was there. Once I had everything bolted back up, I tried to start the car. Wouldn't start. We thought it was a bad battery, because we were able to get it started with a combination of various battery packs, and I was able to drive it home fine. But after I got it home here, I haven't been able to get it started since. So some things I've tried here. The battery was already pretty weak, so I replaced the battery with a Walmart battery back here. You can see here. I've checked all the fuses in the car, including the fuse box by the rear battery, as well as the fuses on the K40 relay here, and the fuses here. That's where I have the Star plugged in. The starter relay I have tested. So by crossing the two parallel terminals, or the two perpendicular terminals, I mean. Alright. So crossing those two there, I can try to start it here. And the starter seems to be turning over fine. I also tested this relay. I believe it was showing 73 or 74 ohms while I tested all the fuses. I also tried replacing this entire module because I have a parts car. My previous Mercedes is over here. That's a 2001 Mercedes E430 that I can pull from. All the plugs seem to be plugged in properly. Nothing is loose that I can tell. Locking the car with the remote. Wait 15 seconds for the alarm system to activate. Alright. Lock. And deactivate with the key. So that should have the security system deactivated, I believe. Try to start it. Still just that partial start. And you can see the gear position indicator. The display just started to work again recently. So here I am in neutral. There's drive, back to neutral, reverse, and park. And it won't try to start again here in park. The key turns to all positions just fine. It also locks and unlocks the car. All of them. Unlock. Again, try to start it in park. So it tried it there. I don't know if waiting until the beeping stops helps or not. I also hear about flashing lights somewhere, but on the rearview mirror if there's a key problem. But I don't see any lights anywhere on the key. I've tried trying to start with this on or off, but I don't even see the light coming on this when I press it. So I'll try again here. Yeah, nothing that time. And I'll hit that again. That beeping's most likely my parking sensors, by the way. So I can run a quick test on the star here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me enter my VIN real quick. Alright, so switch on ignition. The only fault codes are the ESP electronic stability program and the instrument cluster probably failed because I was trying to turn off the ESP earlier. The telematic system, the tele-aid, I was getting that tele-aid error. Here's some details. Oh, so this is new. I actually did manage to switch it off, it looks like, even though it didn't show it on the instrument cluster. And fault in CAN communication with control unit. That wasn't there before. Before it was only the steering wheel angle sensor error. And fault in CAN communication with ETC. That wasn't there before either. So I might have messed something up with the instrument cluster. Yeah, there's the telematic error codes. I don't know if that open circuit error has something to do with my current problem, but I disabled the telematic system completely so that it wouldn't show up on the dash there. Everything else seems fine. Let me erase these and see if they come up again with the instrument cluster errors. Alright, I'll start a rescan. So even after clearing the codes before, I would always get the audio error here and the telematic error. But the telematic error is no longer showing up, and the ESP error is no longer showing up. So they're both good. Let's see what the telematic error is. or the audio. So set actual configuration of D2B ring differs. I believe this is because the previous owner said that the 6-disc CD changer is broken. Or I don't believe this is because, I'm assuming this is because the CD changer is no longer in the back. So maybe that's why I'm getting those error codes. This is the first time I've actually not gotten error codes for the ESP though. So let me try to start it again. See if I manage to start it this time. Nothing. Alright, back to a partial crank still. So if I go into the ESM or motor electronics, and I try this initial startup. I tried this initially just when I was messing with the star system after it wouldn't start. So it says the coding's been carried out. This is everything that I have there. I don't know if there's any useful information in here. So this is where it always gets to. It says control module motor electronics is currently initialized and already activated, but status of drive authorization immobilizer is activated. This is the only thing I have found in the star system that hints at what kind of problem I have. And then it says initial startup of the control unit is aborted. I'm assuming it's because it's immobilized. Alright, so it looks like the only error left now is that audio error, which is the D2B error. This MSS Special Vehicle Multifunction Control. If I tried to read faults on this, it doesn't seem to work properly. So this is what I get when I try to go into any options on this module. I don't know if that's relevant or not. works fine. Drive authorization. PSE. Don't believe there's any errors here either. Well, the quick test shows it, but going into the individual things here, I don't know of any way to enable drive authorization or inactivate the immobilization. That's what I was trying to figure out by going through these things, but I haven't been able to find a way to fix that yet. So faults in the PSE. No faults. Variant coding. I did do some interior work on these. I actually brought over the interior from the wrecked Mercedes over there. Brought in the perforated ventilated seats. And it seems to be showing up properly on the PSE here, so. Multi-contour seats. So that wasn't originally in here. And that's, it seems to be working properly now with the PSE. And I didn't even have to use the star system here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I brought the PSE from the other car in here. So that's why it's coded properly, I imagine. I don't know what an interior motion sensor is. Special protection. Maybe if I enable that, I don't know. I don't want to mess with things too much. Alrighty. And so yeah, I don't really know what else to do in the star system here to try and fix this problem. Cleaning system? I didn't look into that. I've looked into a bunch of these different modules, though nothing seemed to help.